How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to The Rings of Power, Season 2, Episode 6. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Map pointing to a region.
What pride is woven in your inmost self?
More silver. More mithril.
Well, our dispatches go unanswered.
Must I do everything myself?
Especially ill-tempered of late, my lord.
What is your name again?
You don't remember?
Of course I remember.
Everyone take a respite.
What an outfit.
Earlier, I could have sworn I left my creasing hammer. Just...
Yes. My mind must be going.
I imagine at times you must be tempted.
I'm just fatigued.
Your people demand an audience.
Until the 9 are complete, nothing else matters. The dwarves are late with our mithril. See to it.
At
Wow.
once.
The greatest of elven smiths is consumed by his work.
This gatehouse is typically a throng with artisans and merchants traveling into the city.
Washed up this morning.
Bury him. Show this to no one.
He has asked me to see to it that no one is permitted to disturb him.
He's not himself, Eldania.
Pray that he finishes this work before it finishes him.
Can I trust you?
Where is he?
Sauron, huh?
You seemed intent on finding Sauron,
You know nothing on my mind.
but sooner or later he sees you. That makes every desire's fulfillment seem inevitable. What did he promise you?
An army.
Do you want to know what he offered me?
I care not.
I care not.
Children, I can help you destroy Sauron.
What help could you possibly provide?
But I was there when Sauron refired it to fit himself. Was the one who used its power to slay him.
Why did you return?
Because I had not yet found you. This crown and your rings would be powerful enough, but I know he hides in a region. Halbrand is Sauron.
By the way, you're going to
I
ambush
suggest you
and
find a
destroy
will
the
to do
city.
We will speak again.
Crime of high treason. Given his many years of faithful service to our kingdom, accused be set free. Provided, of course.
Do you renounce your crimes
I do.
as Numenor's true king?
Oh, but we need you.
I do not.
Oh.
I do not. Miriel, daughter of Tar-Palantir.
You have done quite enough, boy.
Perhaps we should let the Valar decide his fate.
Oh, jeez.
I saw something. Does it show us things that will be?
What does the secret fire need with you as a master?
Tell me what I must do.
Follow old Tom.
Get clear of him. Run away.
And where exactly would we go?
This meal dug for me. I was born in it. I married my Bramgar in its shadow.
I buried him under it. And one day I'll be buried beside him. Every one of these smeals has a story like that.
It's our home.
Maybe it's up to me to get you out.
What with all of us maybe about to be murdered and all, if you want to.
The show, the season.
Those big folk are only after us to get to him, the stranger.
How many times you told me he's important? Sooner or later, when you say something enough, I say we fight for it.
Dark wizard found his staff.
Oh,
You'll
wow.
find your true staff.
One could spend months searching out there.
There is somewhere else you wish to be.
Unless I find her soon, she will die. Both of them will die. Once I know that she's safe, I could return to you.
And you must choose.
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril. Will you abandon them to their doom?
That's the conundrum.
The choice is yours.
All the gold, man. A lot of riches in this mountain.
He summoned me, father.
He did.
I see the Seven are serving you well. Without mithril, the remaining rings of power may never be complete.
There is nothing you
How
can do.
much of what?
More precious.
More gold.
Father, the answer is no.
What was that was coming out of the fire? The hinting at something.
Thank Allah. I have never been of sounder mind. We can name our price. The whole world's gone mad. I thought to double his work teams. We're expanding the dig. Take off the ring. Belongs to me.
You belong to it.
I have nothing to prove to you, boy.
We'll lay our bodies in front of that mine ourselves if we have to. It'll show every dwarf in Khazad-dûm he's no longer fit to rule.
About destroying him?
I love him, but the dwarf on that throne is not your father.
I can't do it. I still see my father.
He'll destroy himself and take this kingdom with him.
He's actually gonna die by
You are
whatever
to
this
be
water
cast
beast
into the
is.
sea. He does not wish to further antagonize the faithful.
To ask a man to set his integrity aflame.
I cannot lose you two.
Wait.
Swallow your pride.
Then there are no words left for us to speak.
Oof.
So I knelt before him.
Wow.
You do not belong in this place.
Bow to men who will champion all that is precious, men of faith.
Were I to do so, I would cease to be the man you wish to save.
What if it isn't?
The sea is always right.
What are they gonna see? Prince Durin just laying on the floor, blocking the way or something.
We're here on orders from the king.
I love you.
And accept the judgment of the Valar.
I accept their judgment.
Release him! I have the right to face the Valar's judgment in his place.
Should be him.
So
Better
it shall
for
be.
him.
It must be me who takes the first step.
But in reality, that's how it works. These films, they always want to let the moment happen, but no, in reality, get out of here.
Deemed her!
Damn, alright. Oh, that means that's gotta mean something.
Queen of the sea!
But he will not attempt escape until his task is complete. Unlock me.
Likes the words. He likes those words.
Elrond hastens from Lindon with an army of elves. Loose Celebrimbor from Sauron's grasp, and then together, any rings that have known his touch must be destroyed.
Will your High King permit us to return home in peace?
All of Eregion may well be under Sauron's control by now.
And told me who carries your ring. The Region will fall, and Sauron with it.
This must be what he wants. So he has lured yours here instead.
I will make him choke on it.
Now!
We're under attack!
That's what he wanted. I don't even have enough time to build this.
How fares your progress?
This is crazy.
I shall decide that for myself. I've had quite enough of you telling me where I belong!
We still have 9 rings to forge.
Oh, yeah.
I sought to craft objects of great power. I came to Eregion not because the Valar needed you. I have been to Khazad-dûm, Mithril Ore. It should be enough. The rings of power, they will be deemed the most precious creations in all Middle-earth. Use it, my friend.
Man, he's too good. Too manipulative. But they just have that one, like, long bridge, right? Right? Alrighty, that was episode 6 of the Rings of Power. And man, we got this really big build up episode here. I guess starting here with Celebrimbor and Anatar here, who Celebrimbor is just at the brink of just exhaustion and just without Mithril, he is not able to complete the rings. So he asks Anatar here to retrieve it. And with that, Anatar kind of comes over to Prince Durin and the king, where he gives his proposal. He offers timber and amongst other and precious gold, is my assumption what he meant by that, and told him about the oncoming possible war. And in response, King Durin's like, nope, I'm not gonna give you any Mithril. And his reasoning was he knows later that they're probably gonna come back begging for Mithril for their armor and such. And he wants to make a pretty penny. So he wants, yeah, obviously, just like in our world currently here, people like to profit off war, and that's what he's trying to capitalize on. And him going back and continually to motivate Celebrimbor to work on these rings is just so masterful, and just showing how powerful he is by just changing the reality of what Celebrimbor is seeing. Yeah, it's pretty wild. And from there, we had go back to the dwarves, where King Durin is just continually putting the lives of his people at risk. He is too engulfed in finding more and more of this gold, and in trying to deter what's going on, Prince Durin confronted his dad, tried to tell him to take off the ring, because he is not the one that is in control. It's the ring in control of him. And yeah, he did not like that and forcibly struck his son, which, yeah, now in protests, they're going to prevent the miners from working. And they want to see if his dad's going to forcibly put his army against him, and see how the rest of the people are going to view that. It's going to be very, very bad. And yeah, it'll be pretty wild if that actually happens. And then we had the stranger, the wizards, right? Where the older wizard, Tom, I believe, was saying that our dude here has been failing all of his tests. And now he has this final test where he better not fail, or else no more tests for him. And now he needs to find a new staff, a stick here. But our boy here is in a conundrum. He's in a pickle. Does he stay here, take time to find the staff, or go out and try to save Nori and Poppy? And obviously, he is a good person. He wants to save his friends, but is it the fate of Middle Earth, fate of the world, or his two friends? So we'll see what option he chooses. And I thought it was a cool little Easter egg. I thought the Tom hat looked very similar to Gandalf's hat, so I wonder if that will come into play maybe. And then we saw Arendir for like a scene or so, cool little fight scene with 3 orcs. But yeah, he is very close, and he'll be joining the rest of the crew in the fight, is my assumption. And then we had the Nori and Poppy stuff, where Poppy found a boy. They kissed. I did not expect that to be a thing in the season, but it happened. And the other main Hobbit girl, I don't know why, Nori, obviously, and Nori, who was just been talking with the leader, suggesting for them to move, but they've been living there their whole lives. But now she is wanting to kind of stand up and sacrifice herself, but nope, they're like, no, we'll fight together. We'll deal with this together. So yeah, and then the last part is with Galadriel and Adar. Adar obviously being manipulative as well, saying that they're going to be working together, but once Adar got the information, he locked her up and basically fell into Sauron's trap of bringing Adar's army to him to take out a Region, but also I'm assuming Sauron's gonna kill Adar and take his army. So yeah, I am pretty excited for next episode, because it's the penultimate for 1, and 2, it's gonna be a big all-out war. And these I'm just very curious to see the choreography and how they portray with I was gonna say TV budget, but no, the, the Rings of Power. There's a lot of money that gets pumped into it, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna look as good as it's been so far in the show's history. But yeah, and actually the last thing I didn't talk about was all the Numenor stuff. Mariel are taking Elendil's place and basically portraying herself as the rightful queen of Sea of Queen, or whatever they were calling her. Farazan obviously very, very pissed, but I'm very curious to see what that leads, whether the people are going to turn on him and be like, no, she's the rightful queen, I guess. So we'll see. And with that said, if you have any questions or theories, please leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.